Well, the last few years, after I started my cooking channel, somebody would always ask me, "Well, Mr. Robert, how did you get into cooking?" I said, "Well, the best recollection I have is when I was a young boy living in Kima, Texas. I woke up one morning and I was in the house by myself. And I knew my mom was next door at the neighbor's house. So rather than bother her, I decided that I was going to make my own breakfast. So I grabbed the old cast iron skillet, put a little bit of butter in the middle of it, turned the heat on, cracked me an egg, made me a piece of buttered toast, and I had breakfast by myself. I cooked my own breakfast. So fast forward a few years, when I was living at Cow Hardy's Boys Ranch, which is about northwest of Amarillo, Texas, I started working in the cafeteria, learned how to wash dishes, straighten tables, set tables. And then I started working in the kitchen. And when I started working in the kitchen, I basically started at the ground zero, at the bottom of the barrel, because the first thing that they had me do was sorting out the bad potatoes from the good potatoes, the bad onions from the good onions. So then I progressed to doing a bit of sous chef, cutting up the ingredients to make salads. And then I learned how to crack eggs for pancakes, working on the flat top, cooking the eggs and the steaks, and then getting the roast beef ready to go into the oven, and then working on the serving line. So that's when I really decided I kind of like this and I want to do this. Now, a lot of people may say that, well, Robert, you kind of missed your calling. And I tend to agree with them a little bit, because I am not a culinary trained chef by any means. Any recipe you see on my channel is something that I just want to share with people. It seems like it's a good recipe and I like it. Now, I know what tastes good. So if it tastes good to me, you'll see it. If it don't, you won't. And of course, you may try some of my recipes that I share and you don't like it. And I say to myself, well, I can't do anything about that, because I don't know what your taste buds are. But all I know is when I see something or when I try something that tastes good, I just want to share it with everybody. And I basically reach out there to three types of people. One that's somebody that's never cooked before, the person that wants to expand their culinary expertise, and the person like me that just wants to try something different. So that's what my cooking channel is all about, and it's all about the seasoning. And if you season stuff up right, it's going to taste good. Now there are some times when, like cooking a brisket, you may have all the best seasonings in the world, but if it's a tough brisket, it's not going to taste good. So that applies to different things. You may season something up and it's still not going to taste good because of the quality of the meat or the chicken or whatever. But I try to put things out there that people are going to like. So I hope you like my channel. I'm going to put a link to it down below in the comments section. It's called Cooking 101 with Mr. Robert. I hope you join me on my journey to cooking up good recipes to share with people. So that's all I got, and I hope you subscribe to my channel.